Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the RootClaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Delaware's offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
He's got him. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Byrne. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll move the tight end. Davis looking to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Short gain on the play before he slides. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Going to sling it on second down. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down for this offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Slithers into space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Davis will throw. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Eagles are rolling down the field.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Heaves it on the run. Pulls it in on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. This time he's got it. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Gonna look downfield again. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Madden. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown, Delaware! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Eagles will hustle to the line. Tight end now in motion. Davis looking to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle offense to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So
there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, it's Byrne. With the catch, it's Madden. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the ground with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving.
Turning on the Jets. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll run play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Pulled and fired complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab. He's loose. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try to snap it quickly. Davis will throw. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Smith. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Davis looking to pass. Bringing the heat. Throws for the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll keep it himself. There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Direct snap. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Lots of running room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Clemens.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clemens. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, after having to punt on their last drive in the opponent's territory, it looked like things were finally going positively offensively this drive. And then it stalls out at the very end because they give up a sack. I think in critical down and distances, they just have got to be better with execution, making sure they have the right play call on and getting rid of the football on time. But back-to-back punts, no bueno for this offense.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
3rd down coming up.
They'll go to the ground. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Davis looking to pass. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Blue Hens will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the stomping has commenced.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Davis will throw. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. starts this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give from the gun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. QB draw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pressure coming. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. This time it's complete. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did. And this is